Hey, welcome back. It's Justin Howell, J. Howell Custom Home Builder. We're here at my Valley View house to take a look at this deck. It's a Fortress Evolution deck. So let's go back there and take a look. All right, so what we have is this Fortress Evolution deck. So this deck is a steel deck. It's steel framing. All of the materials are provided by Fortress for the actual structure and framing itself. But as you can tell, this black steel that you see throughout all of this deck, it's rot resistant, it's super strong, it's pretty easy to put together. So let's take a little closer look at how we assembled this deck. All right, so as you can see, we have a little bit of cleanup to do, but this comes factory coated in black. All the components are from Fortress, and then they're put together with Fortress's fastening system. So here we have the post and post brackets on up to the Fortress, in this case, a double beam, proprietary screws that go, they're self-tapping screws that put it all together. And then you can see there's this U-shaped metal that actually ties the beams together. Same with the joists. So these are joists here that we've ran our decking over. The joists go over the beam and then tie back to the house. They have their own ledger system, which is then fastened, in this case, to an LVL. It's fastened through the ledger and into the wall of the house, supported with that LVL. And then all the joists interlock and sit on top of that ledger. And in addition to this, it's a little more difficult to see. You can actually see a screw that goes through the joist, and there is an interlocking piece of that ledger that keeps the joist tight to the house, keeps it all together and structurally sound. What we typically would do in a scenario like this, or what's typically done, is we build decks out of wood. So typically pressure treated, which has a tendency to expand, mostly contract. A lot of times you'll get movement in the joists over time as that product dries out. It's not the case with this Fortress Evolution. As soon as we install it, it's sound, it's not going to move any major amount. And then really it's finished. We don't have to come back and stain or paint that later. And then with that, there's no upkeep. So we've come up top and just a little bit more about how we integrated this product, the Evolution decking from Fortress, into this project. What we got from our supplier, our vendor, was shop drawings based on our floor plan of length and beam size, and they do some sizing in that within that program. But then we needed to take it one step forward further. We actually sent that shop drawing over to our engineers, our structural engineers. They reviewed that drawing, looked at some of the calculations and specs, and then added where they felt necessary, components where they felt necessary to just maintain structural integrity. In our case, we did integrate our own railing system. So this system's built on site to meet our homeowners' design specifications and what they wanted to see. So this isn't a Fortress railing, it's our own railing that we've integrated into that. And it was really quite easy, pretty straightforward. We just used self-tapping screws, which we screwed into the Fortress post. We've even used the Fortress type fastening system that's been integrated into our beams. Again, that's all passed through our structural engineer, and we're able to do that way. This is actually a new tech. Again, we're meeting the design thoughts and the design for our customer. They like this color better, but it integrated really easily. Actually used the Fortress Evolution concealed fasteners, and they worked really well. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed watching about decking, our decking systems on the Valley View house and one of our projects. We'll have much more to come, so please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.